Okay, we should be coming up live now. Suki, just a heads up, your mouse clicks are apparently incredibly loud.
That's weird because because my mouse is all the way across my desk.
Yeah, normally I don't hear them. That is really weird.
Also, we won't have Commander in our peanut gallery simply because he had to go to sleep so he can shovel snow in the morning.
I know, I said goodbye to him twice. But I'll still miss our commander something. And Tech Stallion. And Sonic. Why is everybody leaving?
It's the new year. They're starting it early.
They can't jump ahead of the new year. I'm still stuck in the old year. I haven't figured out how to do that yet.
Technically, going off of one calendar, it's already 2020.
You have blues, I have oranges and yellows.
I don't think that's possible just yet.
No, it is.
Nah, you gotta wait at least 4. What time is it?
Well, in my case, it's 7
hours.
p.m. It's 7 p.m. But yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
think can't be anybody that's on the first. I mean, there's probably people that are really, really close.
Yeah, that's what's like minimum 5 hours.
Yeah, this has got to be at least a minimum. Oh, so we're supposed to listen to everything that we hear on YouTube and believe it now.
No, he actually explains why it's a programming error.
That doesn't count. That's like saying we went back to 1900 when Y2K happened 20 years ago. Or
Cool,
almost
having
happened.
connection issues across the board.
Correction, it's the ISO weak system.
I'm going to ISO weak you. Anyway, can everybody hear us?
Let me check.
Jeez. In search of and common sense.
Yes, I did hear you.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get started here, and we're going to start in 3, 2, 1.
He shouldn't be twerking. He shouldn't exist. I wish that he was dead.
This is the kind of one-off game where, like, I was like, oh, I can't fucking take anymore. And then I look at my watch, and we've been playing for 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Oh, boy.
Please, no more! Why do you have that gun?
It freezes mice.
It freezes mice. That's the only thing it does.
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything else.
Who cares about the cats? Who cares about the bats?
Okay.
Yeah, the cats don't even care.
No.
The fucking,
What?
bouncing future football?
future
football? In the future, they decided that football wasn't the right thing to do.
Dennis! You in there playing with my butt ball? So help me God!
So help me God, I'll slap you in the face so hard!
You're getting 7 across the ass! Don't ask! I had 3 of my fingers on my right hand blown off in Korea!
You're gonna wish your mother wasn't scared of me!
Oh my God.
I could smack you across the room and nobody would be any the wiser! You're always playing out in those fields!
Mrs. the Menace! Dennis came over to my house and fell down the stairs again! Again! He's so clumsy!
You should probably put him in ballet! That would embarrass, make him better at balancing!
Jesus Christ. What are you doing in my mystical house of living teacups?
What are you doing jumping next to my coins, which you cannot grab?
Yeah, the most enticing reward you can have in this entire house. Can't touch it. Just more butt balls.
Just because my future self transported himself back in time and gave me the future's most popular sport doesn't mean you can just break in and play it.
Dennis, I'm sorry I yelled at you just there. What we're gonna do now is I'm gonna learn you how to play butt ball. Seeing as you're in my basement.
Oh my God.
Step 1, never tell your parents.
By the way, step 2,
Never tell your parents!
Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to the Brony Show, episode 376. I am your host, Circuit Main, who is rapidly trying to get drunk in order to pretend that the last 10 years did not happen, aside from the Brony stuff. That was pretty cool. And the house. And the job. Well, the job now is good. And the roommates and friends. And I'm just going to get drunk because I feel like it.
Good plan.
Yeah. But in any case, we're just a couple of days away, and then 2019 will be over, and we are going to be in a brand new decade, starting off with Perfect Vision. Will it be a perfect vision of the next year, or the next week, or the next decade? I don't know. But I guess we'll be all together to see it through.
Technically, it's already that on the book.
It is not on that book.
Not here. Shut up.
Your computer terminology does not work here. Anyway, we of course are here to bring you the fun and silliness of the Brony community for this week. And even though we are in the middle of a holiday week, it still has been thriving quite heavily, and we got quite a bit. But let's go ahead and introduce our panelists here first. Of course, we have Deathlight Productions.
Hey.
We have Textalion.
Oh.
Toakoi.
Yee.
And Suki of the Otaku Ascended.
I'm paying attention, I swear.
And also a big shout out to Creature here, who makes up our every week, or at least every week he brings up a new title image that has the episode and the vector that you see right there. So I want to give him a big shout out for putting himself through such insanity for us every single week that he can. And it's always so wonderful to get these. So I see that some of you in chat are enjoying this. Please be sure to give him a big shout out because he's the one that worked really hard to make these happen. No, I do have to wonder how... I mean, if the main six looks so... Here's what I'm wondering. If the main six looks so ridiculously worn out and tired, and Starlight looks like she's just herself but with a business suit on, what the hell are the main six going through that are making them age like that?
They are not built to be teachers and deal with children.
But considering Mickey actually has a kid, I'm putting down it.
Alright, but in any case, this week's episode, we are going to be going back to Equestria Girls at least one final time before the comics. As the Equestria Girls Holiday Special has been slowly rolling out on YouTube after its initial appearance on Discovery Family a couple months ago. And now that it's fully out on YouTube, we are going to talk about each and every part of the special, which is actually 6 different mini specials cobbled together into a good 45-minute long super special. That's my story and I'm sticking to it.
Sounds like a good one.
Oh, yeah. In any case, let's go ahead and get started here. And what better way to do it than to warm up and give our vocal cords a little bit of flexing? Of course, that is done with our weekly What's Up Brony. So since we've had a Christmas holiday as well as other holidays coming and going, I have to ask once again, what's up, Bronies?
Not much going on with me. I got back to a 4-day work schedule, but that means I'm working Friday through Monday.
Well, got money for Christmas, gave it immediately back to my parents, plus $400 to deal with my student loans and whatnot.
Oh, nice.
And got a letter from the college telling me how much money I still owed them, which showed me that I was still on track. Because I'm like, okay, there should be about $10,000 left that I still owe. Open it up. $10,000. I'm like, yes.
Student loans, everybody. It's never pleasant.
And well, this weekend wasn't too great. Have you ever had like deep muscle issues and stuff like that, or nerve damage?
I kind of got that.
Not actually. Kind of yes. In all honesty, the best way to put it, in junior high, I was trying out for the wrestling team, and during the tryout / warm ups, we were supposed to do backwards rolls, rolling on our backs. When I tried to do it, I rolled myself on top of my head, and I was 250 pounds in junior high. It hasn't gotten better since then. Basically, think about a 200-pound body pressing on the muscles on somebody's back neck.
Ouch.
I pulled a muscle. I started to see stars because my oxygen wasn't going to my head. Granted, I couldn't breathe well for a week, but I was fine afterwards. However, every once in a while, when I'm not getting enough oxygen or my blood just kind of rushes, for some reason I start seeing stars again. So,
congratulations, Circuit. You will never make it in New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Sadly.
Yeah,
seriously. For those that know, those guys apparently really hate their necks.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
like to the point that actually, if you go into their system, because the whole thing about Japanese pro wrestling is that there's a lot of like it's based on a dojo system where you literally train for that company, sort of thing. A lot of their exercising is actually about strengthening your neck because they know they do this shit.
Oh no, yeah, strengthening the neck is very important.
It's a big thing.
No,
But,
yeah.
So.
But yeah, I get where you're coming from, essentially.
Many years ago, I used to work on a farm, moving hay bales, 60-pound hay bales.
Yeah,
And
that's not fun.
Fell 2 stories because all the supports broke.
Dude!
With a 60-pound hay bale, landed right on my feet. Got pressure cracks from my heels clear up to the base of my neck. And every now and again, it decides to act up and say, no, you're not doing anything for a few days.
Yeah.
So, Saturday, full body pain, and clear up till Monday. Very little sleep. Like, I think I've had 8 hours all told so far. And I'm still hurting. It's not great.
Yeah, I fell off a trailer right between cement and a metal ramp, and I sometimes can't feel 2 of my fingers on the right side of left side of my body, right side if you're looking at me.
Yeah, I got a lot of nerve damage too. Like my right hand's pretty numb. So, but
I watched a really bad episode of Cops.
Oh They were like, oh yeah, injuries. Oh, bad movie. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry.
Oh my god, nothing happened for 15 minutes. They just drove for 15 minutes.
And I don't know about anybody else, but I'm having connecting errors to the chat.
I got in, but
I'm seeing some people jumping in and out of chat. So worst case, you can try jumping in the Twitch if you want to be able to respond. But yeah, people who are if you're having IRC issues, keep trying to reload. If it keeps failing, join us in Twitch or YouTube. I do have both of those up, so we can keep an eye on and let you know. Though I do know a lot of you want to be in IRC, so you can talk to one another.
Yeah, I'm checking the pop-out chat.
Twitch and YouTube, but I understand as well.
Anyway, but yeah, wow. Okay, but honestly, yeah, it has been a pretty good holiday altogether. Honestly, I just did exactly what I said I was going to do. Chinese food, pancake breakfast, pizza dinner. I did get like an easy bake oven kind of thing for my dad, which was kind of cool. I did say hi to the parentals. Granted, it was short. It's like 5 minutes each, but in all honesty, I'm more than happy with that.
Hey, there are some people in the world that don't even get that.
No, I know. I'm just not exactly close to him, so it's... Any case, so mostly though, it's just been relaxing, enjoying the holiday, and starting to make plans for the next year. Sonic, we can see your messages. But yeah, that's my little what's up, Brony for me. Nothing much. Anybody else have any other quick what's up, Bronies going on?
On that note, with you guys being in pain, I actually have to go to a chiropractor once a week. Just because I'm on IT, my back fucks up whenever I have to lift a bunch of computers.
Yeah,
I got a buddy at work that's exact same thing.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind
I
that.
haven't gotten back issues yet, but I have a thing of I need a rest today before I do any heavy lifting after truck.
Yeah, I got 6 fused plates and whatever that disease is for your scoliosis, so it's not great.
I got a horrible case of bonitis.
Is your only regret in life that you have bonitis?
All right. Okay. Anybody else have anything quick to add?
You know what? I did decide to do something for the new year myself, mainly based on one. I've realized I haven't been dedicating enough time to Destiny lately.
Don't get me started on that.
Well, it's mainly because I keep coming home and I keep like not doing anything, and I'm like, I need to do something at least, and it's well, part of that I should like start working out, but I'll keep trying for that one.
I have baked 50 cookies in the last 3 days. I am so tired of cookies.
Yeah, but I think pretty much because of the fact that I ended up having to make the new Twitch account, I might actually make use of it. I might actually start streaming a couple nights a week on my own.
Oh, you're gonna have to let us know, man. We're gonna have to subscribe, follow, make comments, and then try to get you into stream wars with other streamers.
Yeah, so pretty. Yeah, I will say the other thing that inspired me to do that is because I picked up my copy of Pokemon Sword.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, that's fun.
So that might be like the first game that would be like, well, that and pretty much any day that I'm not doing like some random game, it'd probably be a Destiny stream. And I wouldn't be one of the popular Destiny streamers because I would suck at the game.
That might make you more popular.
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't die for that one this time.
No, actually, no, that's just Destiny normal.
I jumped off a cliff. Oh no, I got blown off the cliff. Oh no, I walked slightly to the right and tripped off the cliff.
That's not. You're still talking regular Destiny here.
I know.
What are you talking about? I work out. Dude, beer crunches does not count as working out.
My workout is lifting up my arms to type and then putting them back down.
Yeah.
One, two.
Yeah.
Feel the number crunching burn.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I'm thinking I might start doing like Tuesdays and Tuesday, Fridays, and I don't know, maybe Sunday afternoons before your stream.
Oh, you tried to come up against my stream.
I said before.
No, I know. I'm just having fun.
Here's the warm up.
Yeah, honestly, we don't have anything going on Tuesdays and Thursdays as normal.
Well, no, I'm not looking to be part of like.
No. He's doing his own thing. He's doing his own thing. Though we may.
But we can host him.
Well, I'm not. I was going to say that. Yeah, we could probably host
Yeah,
him.
I'm still thinking about it, and because I'm still haven't fully figured out like what my plan is with that.
Yeah,
and obviously I have no idea if it would go anywhere or anything like that. But if it did, that'd be great.
Yeah, mostly the one thing I've been trying to focus on at the moment is I want to try to start doing some skit comedies with vectors as well as maybe some analysis videos. The thing is, I need to actually get a set of OCR of my character in different emotional states. So now I gotta find an artist that can do that.
Yeah, and you're
and
like,
not destroy my base.
What about
you go find something good at it, and you're like, oh, it's worth $200.
I could probably do Sora. But I need to find somebody that can do it and also not charge like a ton of money. But at the same time, I can expect that it will cost a fair bit amount of money. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not. I mean, it's 12 different pieces of art or more.
It's not really the mass production that costs a lot. It's the fact that you realize, like, oh, I need to have my character blinking. I need my character doing this motion. So before you know it, you're like, okay, it cost me like $1 per vector, but I need like 100 vectors.
Well, eventually get there. I'm probably just gonna start off small with maybe 12 or 13, and then just kind of, if I need another one, to make a list and just kind of add on as they go. But yeah, I need somebody that could actually do that and do it consistently, especially if I suddenly find that I need maybe a vector or two more. But yeah, that it is gonna get pricey. And plus, I actually have to do other things like recording audio, learning to video edit, actually being funny. I know that's the most terrifying part of all of this.
That is the hardest part, honestly.
I know it is the most terrifying part, but it's something I've been wanting to do for a long time. And you know, now that the My Little Pony is kind of on perma hiatus until either the movie or Pony Life or both. And even if and when Pony Life comes out, it's going to be such short snippets. I doubt we're going to have too much to talk about with that. But we'll figure it out from there.
Let me tell you something. Time is a very valuable thing. And the more you fill it up, the more valuable you realize it is.
I'm moving Toa into the lonely corner for stealing the Linkin Park rhyme before I can grab it. That was mine.
I didn't hear it. I must have talked over him.
No, that's a good thing. I'm kidding. Oh, cool. Vaguely, if you can help, I'd be more than happy to accept it. In fact, I was thinking about talking to Short since he really makes some really good OCs. Or I would think Cole does too, but I think I would probably kill him.
Bury him under work.
What's your time limit?
Yeah, but in any case, that's just something I'm working on a little bit, but I'm trying to get details first and then work on the artists. But anyway, that's enough of that. Let's go ahead and jump into news. Because even though it's the holiday week, there is still some news out there.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe it either. Okay.
I didn't see anything about the Pony Life thing canceled.
Nope, it's not canceled. It's not canceled. In fact, Toa, I love you. Let us do this one at a time. I do love you, though.
What were you saying, Circuit?
I don't know. I kind of trying to interrupt him so much that I kind of interrupted myself.
You said something about the...
Right. Okay. Well, first thing, just for silliness sakes, because it is kind of weird. My Little Pony Live. Now, we did talk about this some time ago, earlier. And it's basically a stage show that was going to be happening around the U.S., Then some of them got pulled. And now the funny thing is we looked through the websites, me and Textalion, and the site appears to be gone. Like nobody paid for it, kind of gone. In fact, it's bringing up a GoDaddy park page.
That's appropriate, I guess.
Yeah, kind of weird. And then this got printed out, which this is not, this doesn't even look like a ticket. It looks like somebody making a flyer.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it looks like it's maybe a troll gift. I don't know. We don't know what's going on with My Little Pony Live, but I'm willing to bet that it's probably dead. Either that or somebody has dropped the ball and we're not going to see anything more for another holiday or for another week or two until the holidays are over, but I guess that's another thing. Anyway, that's just something I wanted to throw out there. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about actual news. Well, I mean, that's actually news, but more actual news.
By the way, I just did a quick Google image, and yeah, you can find the logo itself. Also, that definitely looked like a troll image.
Well, I don't think it's a troll image. I think it's just somebody just messing around.
It was somebody on Facebook.
Okay, so here, let's go ahead and go to the biggest mystery that's going around. My Little Pony Life, I guess you could say blind bags are apparently starting to pop up, or at least images of them. And it's bringing up a lot of questions.
Horns.
First, we're going to start off with this, because, yeah, this one is horns. And I'm talking horns everything. Even Winona has a horn, and I'm just wondering what the hell is going on, because I could tell that some of the like the main 6 are Pony Life styled, but it almost looks like there's a weird OC there on the bottom right,
I see it.
and there's and kind of OC-ish on the top left, on the top right. So
Actually, that does look like a pony design, like Lily's design.
well, it does, but it doesn't quite match. I don't think it kind of quite fits the Pony Life thing. It looks like a normal pony art. I could be wrong though, because it does have a little bit of a roundishing going on, but just the weird discrepancy on that one on the bottom right is really weird.
It looks almost like it has a sheep face.
It kind of does. It almost looks like it's a bunch of toys, and then you got the actual what's supposed to be the kid or the main character is just like I fight battles, and I fight them with my pony bond. Twilight Sparkle, go and do Pony Life, hug. Unicorn dog, go use your stab. No, not the heart.
I introduce you to the main anime character.
Weird one looks like a llama in a costume.
Anyway, that's just the first impression we're getting, and then we got the little figures. Basically, we got a giant blow-up Pinkie Pie that is, I say blow-up because it basically looks like a balloon, especially with the little tie things that are at the end of the hooves there. Then, I don't know, it kind of looks like some sort of weird possessed Rarity Rainbow Dash mix with a glitter horn.
I think you mean herpes horn, but yes.
Yeah, I don't know what to call that. Then just a random character that kind of looks like Applejack, but clear. Mm-hmm. Then a bunch of pets all have horns for some reason. Along with definitely looks like Pony Life model. And, oh my god! And look at the one down here. I can't. I'm trying to zoom in. I cannot zoom in, but I can't tell if that's a leg structure or if it's wearing some sort of weird green dress. And you got a hippo. Why is there a hippo?
What? A hippo? What the hell?
There's a hippo with a horn.
Yes.
Did you not notice that beforehand?
No, I didn't. My brain is literally trying to block things as it's going for my own sanity. Gummy is pearl white with a red horn. Talk about Red Rocket Gummy.
Yeah.
Oh, and the pony next to the hippo looks like she's got big ass leg muscles.
That's what I'm talking about. It looks like leg muscles or a weird dress or something. I don't know what's going on there. Nothing is making sense with this. And the weird part is I don't know if these are actually supposed to be Pony Life figures, or if they managed to grab a couple of off molds in China and they're just making a bunch of messed up stuff.
Well,
she's a llama. Oh my god.
Actually, variants of each. So
no.
We have the white angel and.
No, that would be awesome. If they actually brought in a llama. We'd actually have a llama in My Little Pony.
Llama.
That's what I was trying to say earlier, but you were kind of freaking out about the whole.
I still got the unicorn hippo, and we actually got 2 unicorn hippos.
A pink unicorn hippo. But we have
Oh, look right there. We also got Shadow Winona and Shadow Opal. Mm-hmm. So they're basically
and Blue Tank.
Say what?
Blue Tank.
Blue Tank. No, you're missing the point, man. They're Legend of Zelda characters now. They got their dark evil versions that they have to fight now.
Yes.
They got the Master Bark. They got the Master Bark.
So.
They got the
But
Master
what we
Bark.
truly have to ask is, Celestia, where's your extra horn?
Okay, and here, whoa, wait, it really? Yeah.
Apparently the balloon.
Oh no, Celestia has a horn. She still has a horn. It's not.
Wait, is that a pig? Is that a Pegasus?
When pigs fly, you know.
It's not a
pet. Oh my god!
It's not a.
They actually did it. That's a comic.
It's not a Pegasus. It's not a Pegasus. It's a Porksy.
Well, you know what I mean. That was a thing in the comic. And
when pigs fly. Oh, Persona 4. Oh, that one. I am now.
There you go.
I find this more disturbing. I'm sure some inflation fetishists are going to love this, but basically the entirety of the main 6, Princess Celestia, and 3 different Pinkie Pies, all are blown up in balloon-like things.
Yes, you got your normal Pinkie Pie, then you got the clear one, then you got the
Red.
clear with a little bit too much dye one.
And then you have a Discord balloon. That's the only way I could describe that. It is a literal Discord balloon right down there at the
Yeah,
bottom
that
left.
is a Discord balloon. In all honesty, though, I totally see Pinky being a balloon thing at least once.
Well, I can see that, but why do these exist? This doesn't look real to me. That's how weird this is.
Yeah, I know, they look almost...
Also, Suki, very funny.
But yeah, llama or an alpaca. If that is actually a llama or alpaca, I gotta admit that would be an interesting change, interesting addition. Granted, doing it outside of the main show is kind of sad, but it's still interesting. But here's the fun thing. Now here's the really, really fun part about this. Apparently these blind bags have already started to apparently pop up in the wild. At least according to some threads over in 4chan, they have popped up in Walmart.
You know, that's not surprising.
Yeah. But yeah, we might actually see something in regards to this, and these actually might be completely real, which is even more disturbing. But keep an eye out. It might actually exist. Which is still weird as hell. And I need another drink of this eggnog.
Not drunk enough to deal with this.
I am no way. Oh, Suki. Oh, Suki's got the best one. Violet, you're turning violet. Okay, now with the Willy Wonka reference, we can move on with these. Let's go on to something that actually...
I'm watching Twitch. You got IRC, well.
Right. Let's go on to something that's actually more ponyish, and I can actually do a better commenting on. But yeah, this one. Okay, why in the world is...
Hey, keychains.
Oh, that's how I get this. Okay. Yeah, these are little figure keychains. I actually managed to grab one when I was over at at my anime convention a couple months back. So these aren't exactly brand new. But I did grab one, and I actually got Twilight Sparkle, which was pretty cool, but it was kind of weird because it was Twilight Sparkle without the wings. But yeah, it has the main 6 and Spike, and they're just little keychains that you can dangle onto anything. I actually have mine on my canvas bag that I take around here and there, so it's pretty cool to have. Pretty nice. So yeah, I recommend checking them out. They're only
Twilight love no matter where you go.
But they're like $3-4, so you know, pretty cool as is. No complaints, no problems there. So yeah, let's go find something to complain about.
We already did that, and you had a minor freak out because of it.
Actually, no, I got the perfect thing right here. Cracked. Mad Magazine's weird cousin recently released the their top 30, or actually it looks like 29 for some reason. But quote unquote top 30 out of nowhere dark moments of various TV shows and movies. And Princess Luna was apparently moment 21.
Yay!
Because being trapped on a moon for 1,000 years is kind of messed up, especially when you realize that real life confinement really messes with people, even after just a few years. If you even get that to a few years at some points. So let's go ahead and look at some of this list here. See, got 29 with Guardians of the Galaxy, Rocket Raccoon commenting about unethical experiments on animals, or essentially his ancestry was basically lab rats.
Yeah, Rocket has a dark backstory.
Let's see, 28. Wreck-It Ralph characters are left homeless in Hungary in the middle of nowhere. Let's see, Goku killing off his grandfather, not a big thing. Pinocchio with Lampwick turning into a donkey.
Yeah, that should be definitely rated somewhere.
That was definitely a messed up moment. No. Let's see. 21 is SpongeBob, where Plankton apparently has a severe phobia of whales, which isn't a surprise because whales do eat plankton. So, Mr. Krabs dresses up like his daughter for 2 weeks to scare the living hell out of him.
Leading him to suicide until SpongeBob talks him out of it.
That's fine.
That is really messed up. Let's see.
Yeah, it's not the first time cartoon characters have been driven to suicide.
True
Yeah.
enough. I'm actually wondering if that's going to be in here. Buffy the Vampire Slayer because of a nightclub carnage. No big deal.
Does it? It better have the Tom and Jerry moment in there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Trading Places. Actually, the movie was fun, but yeah, at one point the main character actually tries to kill himself, but he doesn't have any bullets in his gun.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Dan Aykroyd, everybody.
Let's see. Babar. Oh wow, that's dark. So apparently, Babar the King saw his mother get shot to death by a hunter.
Hi, Bambi. How are you?
I was about to say, why is that not Bambi?
I don't know why it's not Bambi, but it's apparently Babar. Maybe because Disney's a weirdo when it comes to some of this stuff.
Yeah, Baba's another series thing.
Let's see, The Goonies. They try to force a confession out of Chunk by sticking a boy's hand into a blender.
Oh,
Up, you skipped one.
No,
No.
he already,
He already talked about that one.
I already mentioned it right off the bat here. Let's see.
that's the reason why we're here.
It's the reason why we're here. Let's see. Zombie baby on the ceiling, turning his head 180 degrees to look down.
Yeah, we have that in MLP with Pound Cake.
That was the.
It was homage. It was homage in reference, but this is much creepier. Because that one was done for laughs and giggles. This is not laughs and giggles.
Yep.
Oh, Rugrats! This one was fun. I just remember this. Tommy completely losing it on his little brother and almost basically smothering him with bananas. Well, it looked like he was about ready to smack him with a jar of banana sauce.
Well, here's the thing. He was going to put bananas on his brother, and there are monkeys that eat the bananas. And...
Well, yeah, but it still is a messed up image.
Yeah.
Let's see. Actually, this one's more funny than messed up. Michelle from Full House constantly being left to play alone and even runs out of the house at one point because nobody's around. I mean, the show is called Full House. How in the hell is nobody around if it's a full house?
How is it empty?
Fair point, but...
Your whole premise is a lie.
Let's see. National Lampoon's Vacation, dragging a dog to death.
Yeah, that's dark.
That's pretty dark. It was played for laughs, but dark. Let's see.
It's a dark comedy.
Honestly, I didn't think this was scary, but it is a little messed up. Woody getting thrown away in Toy Story 2 for a nightmare sequence.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh, Magic School Bus when Arnold opens up his space helmet and immediately freezes to death.
Yeah,
That's suicide. Dead. He should have been dead at that point.
Actually, it is entirely possible to resuscitate somebody from space if you get to them within a few minutes of that.
Also, we must remember it's a cartoon, and two, it's a freaking magic bus that sent them across the universe.
We also gotta remember that it's a cartoon in the Magic School Bus, so what the hell? See, Chicken Run. Okay, that was kind of weird.
It was a weird show, just kind of all together.
Oh, they portrayed how they portrayed Edwina's death. Apparently, one of the chickens actually did die for chicken dinner. Winner,
It
winner.
kind of makes sense from the thing, but it went darker by going, yeah, we're just going to kill all these beds.
Let's see, Jerry Seinfeld getting shot to death. Nah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Princess Bride didn't exactly seem that scary about almost smacking her across the face.
Although, in fairness, in different contexts, that would be called abuse.
He's only mostly dead.
Oh! Oh, God!
Yeah, this one.
Here's the okay.
God.
King of the Hill, Pygmalion. Luann and Peggy watch Trip Larson get skewered alive in a pork processing plant.
A response, honey? Trip had a mental breakdown and is now a sausage.
Oh God, that is terrifying as hell.
I wonder if anybody actually ate him.
I don't know. No, they would have probably called the
Do
police
not
and.
think that. Oh, the dip from
Oh,
Roger
yeah.
Rabbit.
Yeah, who from
Nah,
Roger Rabbit's
if-
dip? That was a mess.
As soon as that happened, they would have been legally. They would have had to legally turn off the system and then call the police and then have it professionally decontaminated.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Well.
But yeah, the dip did.
that
screw up
dip
some
was a
people.
mess. Oh, the episode was actually removed from circulation. Wow, that's crazy.
I can believe it.
Let's see. The butterfly effect. And I'm just gonna leave this one alone.
Yeah, that one was a lot.
Oh, that's sad. Apparently in Pokemon, Jessie was actually an orphan because her mom put her in a foster home, and it was so poor that she ended up having to eat snow once in a while because they lacked food and money.
When was that brought up? Was that ever brought up in the
I
show?
think it's
It
kinda
hadn't been brought up-
in the fact that she went to a.
You know what? I think it had been brought up, but it
fancy-
probably got brought up in like the second or third or later seasons because I don't remember it on the first one. I remember James's stuff, but
Well, James had other issues like being too damn hot to be a dude.
yeah,
honestly.
yeah. When you get cross-dressed that well, there's a problem. Anyway, somebody look it up. See if which episode that was, just for giggles.
I do remember Jesse talking about having flavored snow, but I don't remember anything past that. It was
Let's see.
way too long ago.
Okay, Blues Brothers had some interesting information in the background if you actually dug like into the deep information. But yeah, like being abandoned in a newspaper stand or son of a woman murdering her husband, things like that. Oh, wow, this is dark. Okay, the original. I have to say original because the new DuckTales did change this up. Huey, Dewey, and Louie were pretty much abandoned by their mother, Della Duck. Reason, their dad is admitted to the hospital after getting injured by a firecracker prank by the triplets, and never mentioned again. So here's the letter, if I'm reading this right. Dear Donald, I'm sending your angel nephews, Louie, Huey, and Dewey. Wow, it's kind of weird to say it in a different order. To stay with you while their father is in the hospital. A giant firecracker exploded under his chair. The little darlings are so playful. I hope you enjoy them. Your cousin Della.
Sister, was it sister or cousin in that continuity?
Well, technically, Donald's the brother.
Okay, so Della would be the sister.
Yes.
Okay.
Moving on. And still be their uncle either way. Let's see. J. Jonah Jameson grew up with a stepfather who abused his mother all the time. Don't exactly blame. That's kind of messed. See,
Yeah,
Well-
that's why he's like, I don't believe in heroes.
let's see. Goma, the Dora warrior, Mad Max Fury Road, discovered in a cave, murdered his mother with his murdered mother's severed head as his only company. And now pays respect to her by wearing her skin over his own in battle.
Okay.
Wow, that went somewhere real fast.
Mm-hmm. By the way, yes, it is on the Bulkpedia page. It's in pre-series and it's a lot more developed.
Alright, so Shrek. Looks like Fiona was locked into the castle when she was 7 on Christmas Eve and spent 20 years in that castle.
I already knew that.
It's still kind of sad when you put it into context. Let's see. So, and finally, Thomas the Tank Engine. Henry refused to leave his tunnel, so they ended up bricking him inside as punishment.
Yep.
Okay.
Assholes.
That's pretty dark. So, Happy New Year, everybody. I hope you enjoyed all of that.
Well, it wasn't overly dark for
Also-
most of it. Just
also-
mostly dark.
Circuit, I found it.
What's that?
The Jesse thing.
Right. What do you got?
Hey, what up?
It was an episode called Snow Way Out in America. It was a special episode, first broadcast Japan following holiday hijinks, the Jinx episode.
Oh.
in the United States, December 18th, 1999. It was initially intended to be the 40th episode of the Pokemon anime, but was rescheduled following the episode 38. And wait, what was episode 38?
Porygon, I think. I think that
Yeah,
was.
Porygon,
Porygons.
Yeah.
Oh, oh wow! I didn't. Oh, Oh wow! I can't believe I don't remember that.
Yeah, apparently it was literally during that, and Jesse actually tells the story.
Wow. I think it was just so young that you didn't exactly put two and two together.
Yeah, like basically what it is, the scene is that James and Meowth are apparently both freezing and they're hugging each other, but then Jessie is just like completely fine. And she talks about how she can't believe they never had a Snogasport. God, that must have sucked for the voice actor. They're trying to figure out.
Yeah.
Well, 37
yeah,
could have been Porygon. It could have also been either the episode with the James wearing the giant inflatable bikini top, the Safari Zone with the gun being pointed at Ash, or...
Well, no, according to Bulbapedia, episode 038 is Computer Warrior or Porygon.
Okay, so it was
Okay.
Porygon.
Yeah. I could have sworn that the inflatable breast came later.
No. Actually, that came earlier. That was like episode 14.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay, hang on. Let's screw up my Google search history even more. James inflatable breast.
Episodes on Bulbapedia.
Oh, right, nice. So that happened. An episode of Pokemon was banned. James' boobs.
By the way, in relation to this, the first episode to be banned in like 15 years was in Sun and Moon, and it's because Ash dressed up like a monkey and kind of blackface.
And let's leave that one alone.
Yeah.
Anime is kind of weird when it comes to censorship because,
Culture.
Well, yeah.
Well, there was one episode of Pokemon that got banned because it caused so many seizures.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow. That
was understandable though. Wow. That was a safety hazard.
Wow. Yeah. Circuit. That episode was actually way earlier. It was episode 18.
Oh, really? I thought it was 14. Okay.
Yeah, it was the 18th episode.
Hey, look, something that I posted.
All right, let's go talk about this a little bit because it's funnier. Stage show in China called the My Little Pony Crown of Friendship showed up, and okay, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't exactly notice that there's a guy controlling Chrissy from the back there until just now.
Oh yeah, that's kind of what the black suits are for.
well, yeah, but it just with all the other changelings like being like they look like Power Ranger enemies. They look like
they
the
got
freak.
the putty vibes.
They got the putty vibe thing going on, but yeah, no, China has a stage show with My Little Pony. Of course, it has all the main six and Spike.
Oh, it looks like somebody's riding Chrysalis, though.
Yeah,
it looks like everybody's riding the ponies.
Mobility.
If you actually look at all the other ponies, and even Spike, they all have the person behind them.
I think that's just easier puppeteering. That way we don't have to have two different people have front and back.
Hey,
most of the time what they do is they just have the back be set up just so it never moves. And they generally have the front person inside a giant suit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm not going to complain. Considering how well the figures actually look compared to some of the other stage shows things we've seen.
Yeah, these are way good.
This is something I would want to have on an actual stage because you know it's a production and not freaking creepy.
I don't know about the freaking creepy part. I mean,
but at least the costumes look good.
It looks nice, but we don't know exactly how the show would go, outside of a few pictures and some moving GIFs.
Okay, we need a video of it and for it to be translated.
And then we're going to go and review it over in a theater and like a couple of other ones and be very, very scared. All right, let's move on. Now, for those of you who want to still contribute to charity, the compilation album Equinity #2 Catalyst has been released. This is, of course, another one, a Bandcamp charity album that you can pay what you want, with all proceeds going this time to Team Trees.
How much did they raise so far? I know it was a ton.
They actually got to their 2 billion 21 million, not 2 billion, 21 million trees and growing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Mr. Beast is keeping it up simply because people
Well, no, yeah, they
still donate.
yeah they got their goal, but they're gonna keep it going regardless. So that's an awesome thing. Why not keep it going regardless? So yeah, Team Trees is still going on at this point, and all proceeds of this thing goes to Team Trees. But I would recommend checking it out anyway, because this is 40 songs that you can pay whatever you want, all from different Brony musicians and all different styles.
Also, the only reason Second can't say Catalyst is because of Cataclysm, his friend.
Yeah, I've said that way too much, and now it's stuck in my head forever. Darn it. Alright, let's move on. Next, our friends over at Fall of Answerfold have released the next game in their Pony fan series, Deadly Staging, the Grim Tint. This one, I do have to admit, is kind of interesting because it looks like it actually works off of a bit of an emotion gear here. Because if you notice,
sanity, hunger.
well, more like a happy and sad thing. I'm not exactly sure to what extent, but over the pony's head, there's like one of those drama face masks.
Yeah, I see that too, but I'm like, ooh, look, they got a sanity meter and a hunger meter. Looks exciting.
And fruit drinks.
Of course, fruit drinks.
Yeah. But yeah, apparently this is inspired by Bendy and the Ink Machine. Indy and the Bending Machine. What? Bendy and the Ink Machine and cartoon horror style Deadly Staging revolves its version of nightmare horror and shows that cartoon style can cause a smile and at the same time fear. Yeah, probably something I would have to check out at some point. But for now, if you want to check it out, it's there. Moving on, Japan has released a pony line of clothing from Uniqlo. And it's for girls.
Why is there never any for men?
That's a good question.
Well, you could always get the girl shirt that says "I don't care, I'm a unicorn."
Yes, there we go.
Let's do it.
Did you pull it up?
I already did. It'll be there for a quick moment.
Pony power,
wait.
stay magical. Okay, anyways.
And finally, our friends over at Ambient White have released a gameplay demo along with an update video on what's going to be going on with the project. And it's 30 minutes long, so yeah, we are not going to be able to delve into that too much, but it looks like they are still working diligently on it, and where it's going forward from there, I don't know. It does look like there's a lot of custom pony things there, so I would recommend checking it out. But as for the gameplay itself, they do have a gameplay battle demo that you can download off of their site and play. Unfortunately, they didn't have a link in the article. However, if you go to the video, you should be able to find the link to this site and go and download it from there. And yes, I did acquire the demo, but I haven't tried it yet because we were about to go into the pre-show, so I didn't have a lot of time.
Yeah, I'm just like watching the release trailer. I'm trying to remember, this battle dynamic reminds me of a game, and I can't remember what it is.
Well, it definitely has like XCOM and Kingdom Hearts 3 vibes. If you XCOM for the readout, Kingdom Hearts 3 for the movement.
That's a very big stretch.
Yeah, that's kind of a stretch there.
Well, that's what it's reminding me of, but I can be wrong, and I'm weird.
Oh yeah. Oh, actually, I remember the Erie, Indiana episode. That was a weird one. Actually, I don't know if he got killed by the dogs, but he definitely got chased away because he can actually understand him because of his headgear. That was weird. Moving on.
I'm going to have to watch that trailer, the actual update later.
So, that is it for the news. Next thing is our challenge of the week. Along with the Protest Initiative Challenge. Now for my weekly excuse for why I didn't art. Unfortunately, I could have done art throughout the holiday week, I admit, but I got lazy. I was going to try to do some today after a brief nap after work. Unfortunately, when I took a nap, I kind of slipped on my hand really, really weirdly, and it's been hurting like crazy for the last few hours now. Granted, it's still down a bit, but unfortunately, it's made it impossible for me to actually move it fairly effectively. So that's my story, and I have to stick to it. But in any case, we do have a few entries for it. And
I got the perfect excuse for mine not being there.
What's that?
See, when there's a hangover, ain't nobody want to take pictures.
I'll take it.
Exactly.
Of course, we do have the Protest Initiative Challenge.
Seems he's already here. I know you're trying
Yeah,
to
and I don't
summon
know
him.
where he went, so I can't just quickly summon him.
Okay, so do you want to shout it out for him then?
Hmm?
Do you want to shout out what the protest was then?
Oh, what it was last week? I would
Yeah.
have to take a look at.
Candles and disappointment.
That's
This page.
CMC. You sound so much like Toa.
Sure it's logged in, and then check the above content widget area. Which says that you haven't switched the header. And some sort of candles.
I don't know how to switch the
I
header.
don't know.
It was like candles and disappointment apparently.
You don't know how to switch the header on the Brony Show website?
They used to have a link on the left and it vanished, and I honestly don't know, and I forgot to ask you about that.
So good, I don't know how to do it either.
You don't have site access.
The point.
That probably makes it more
I'll
difficult.
pull up snipping tool and give you a picture-by-picture showing.
Works for me. In the meantime, let's go ahead and show off our entries here. We do got one from Toa and one from Vaguely Creepy, continuing our story. Okay, Toa, we of course have the Holiday Hangover Candle, as titled. The joys of not having to sleep during the holidays. So apparently Toa is walking around drinking Toblerone-shaped eggnog boxes.
No, I'm clearing it up because you drink 1,000 of these things.
Can I ask how? I mean, these are literally eggnog boxes in the shape of a Toblerone Toblerone chocolate. How?
Well, in fairness, that's how a cotton looks on the side.
But not a triangle. I don't know of any alcohol that's in a triangle. Any drink
I've
in a
always seen
triangle.
it more bottle shaped.
A bottle, or maybe even a kind of a rectangular square or something.
Like over at work, we got those glass jugs that we get our
If
eggnog
it's a
in.
shipping
So.
container, I can understand it's being a triangle, but
No, you're looking at it at the wrong angle. It's
There's no other angle to look at this.
I may have not done the right thing because I was using another cotton as an example.
What cart would you be using? A Toblerone box? I would buy anything if you just said I used a Toblerone. Okay, I will buy it. But you seem so defensive. I have to ask now. What did you use to model this?
Milk cotton.
A milk carton.
Yep.
A square milk carton.
Yep, on its side with the opening facing towards you.
We're gonna go ahead and move on to our other entry. Vaguely Creepy has
You know what,
written.
Circuit. I know I normally don't come to his defense on this, but I see where he's coming from.
Really? I don't.
Okay, take like a milk carton like you got in school. To imagine you didn't open it yet, turn it on its side and look at it from like one of the sides where you split it open.
Also, I have a vertical one right there if you.
Okay, all right. Okay, now I follow. I actually do follow this now. I apologize. It's face forward. I'm sorry. I forget. This is Toa we're talking about. There's no way he would add in a third depth.
And here I am, like, those things come in milk cartons. I've always seen them in glass jugs.
Actually, there are milk cartons that have them sometimes.
The Southern Comfort ones only come in the cartons.
Yeah. Granted, the one thing I could have advised at least just to make this a little bit more believable is just even have like a half an inch, little bit of a black at the tip just going up and down instead of just cutting it off like that. That's what's really been throwing me off.
Well, I'm sorry. This was done about an hour after work after I got all the base done.
No, I get that. I'm just advising how it could have been a little bit better, but I get it now. I get it. So I do apologize. It actually makes more sense that way. My head still hurts though.
It's all right. I mean, Vaguely got it. He's like,
all right. Well, in any case, Vaguely's story. Let's go ahead and read this. Circuit, Circuit, get out here already. All right, I'm coming. Circuit Main yelled back in a groggy voice. He emerged from the cabin several moments later, wincing in the mid-morning sunlight that was still too bright for his bloodshot eyes. Head pounding, he squinted through the meager glare to see a crazy Met captain waiting by the small island's dock, glaring at him. He walked over to the other stallion, rubbing his temple slightly. Ugh, my freaking head. What is it? Crazy Matt, sorry. Took a deep breath before replying. Circuit? What? Where's the boat? It's right over there. See? You can see it from right here. Circuit said, pointing to a small boat floating idly on the calm lake, far enough away to only be about the size of a bit to them. Crazy Matt took another deep breath through his nose. You were supposed to tie it to the dock. I did. But then we dragged the fire pit onto the dock, and I didn't want the boat to catch fire. How are we supposed to get off the island now? Circuit blinked, the gears on his head still taking time before winding back after... What? Sorry. Let me try that again. Circuit blinked, the gears in his head still taking their time, winding back up after a long night of drinking. What do you mean? We'll just take the boat. Okay. So go get the boat. Okay. I will. Crazy Mad Captain's dour expression remained unchanged as, a few seconds later, a much more sober Circuit resurfaced from the lake, coughing and sputtering and splashing noisily as he climbed back onto the dock. I see the problem. Oh, do you? And yes, Shameless Ripoff is definitely the appropriate title for this, but it works, Vaguely. It works.
Tries to walk through the door. I see the problem. Oh, do you now?
But yeah, both good. A decent picture. I'll admit it's a decent picture once I actually mention. I want to understand it. Once I understand the picture, it does make a little bit more sense, and I'm with it. And Vaguely definitely has a good story. And for everybody else, I'll blame the holidays. But otherwise, thank you so much for the awesome entries. It was definitely great stuff, and I'm definitely enjoying. I'm enjoying this every single week. I really am. It's actually one of my big highlights. Which brings on next week's challenge. Into the next year. Yes, it's a bit of a vague challenge, but at the same time, I think it opens it up to possibilities. How will we welcome the next year? Another rip-roaring, raving party? Silent reflection? Maybe it will. The clock will suddenly turn and suddenly we'll see ourselves in glasses that say 2020, and we'll suddenly realize that we all like a cartoon for little girls of colorful equestrian ponies, and then suddenly decide to turn our lives over to the one and only Barney the dinosaur.
The only true Lord.
Or maybe get that purple dinosaur out of here.
or maybe we'll just sit there having a laugh together as we toast ourselves to a wonderful 10 years and hopefully many more to come as we enjoy our time together. Whatever that might be, whatever it may happen, into the next year is my next week's challenge. Of course, we also have the Protest Initiative challenge.
I think CMC is still trying to get Cole. By the way, I have the
I don't know where Cole is.
In that case, CMC, I guess we'll have to leave it up to you.
But I'm trying to give you messages about how to change the header.
And he's been ignoring you, obviously.
We can pause it for a quick moment. just shout out something and then we can go ahead and move on.
Hey, Cole.
Or Cole could show up.
I didn't even get to say his name 3 times. I'm disappointed.
Cole,
Just
you
say,
there?
I'm disappointed 3 times and I'll show up.
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. Toy, you disappoint me.
I'm very, very,
you are, but
very
what am I?
disappointed in you.
Alright. So while I go ahead and move Toa into the lonely corner, what is the Protest Initiative challenge?
That's a good question.
Pokemon as ponies.
Let's go with pillows. Add pillows. There we
Okay,
go.
I'll bring back the
That's what it is.
Dakibakura then.
Alright, add
Go
pillows.
for it. Add pillows.
Alright. And with that, we are going to jump right into our talk of Holidays Unwrapped for Equestria Girls.
Yeah, Pix's gifts have gotten long.
They did, and I thank you all for all your wonderful, wonderful entries. And I'm
Well,
sure they're
it's
all
mostly being
wonderful
slow,
and
but hey.
tasteful. So, getting into this, basically this was a special that was split up into 6 different parts. Each one of them detailing a small short story. Basically, this was the Equestria Girls' lives flashing before their eyes as their series was canceled from right in front of them and they slowly began to die. It was not a pretty sight, but we got to enjoy some laughs as they slowly died. Unfortunately, the bacon has gone cold. Ouch, that's dark. That was way dark. Okay, apparently it was a little too dark. Everybody got home.
It was too tragic.
It was too
The
dark.
bacon got cold.
Real.
The bacon's got cold. Oh god, I did not mean to make it that dark. All right, so there were 6 different segments, and because they are 6 different ones, we have the auspicious fun of not trying to monologue through the entire thing at once, but to go through each segment one at a time. So, let's see.
I think they're all in segments.
So we're going to go ahead and start off with the first segment, Blizzard or Bust. Now, this segment deals with how they slowly began to die. Okay, I'm going to drop the whole dying thing. I tried to make a little joke thing about the episode here, but I just set that to such a dark tone, I can't continue it. I really can't.
Also, that's something you have to look at the stockbroker and go, okay, Blizzard or am I bust?
Alright. In any case, the first episode dealt with winter cramming before the winter break, essentially. Of course, all the Equestria Girls trying their hardest to study as quick as they can for an entire night in order to get ready for the endless cavalcade of tests before they finally get out for the winter holiday. Of course, because they've been studying so hard, that none of them got any sleep at all, if just barely any, and they are all so freaking exhausted that they probably couldn't take the test to begin with. So,
yes, college.
Pretty much, it's college, but they're high school students, so what the hell kind of high school is doing this to their kids?
A lot of...
Private schooling.
You know what? I'll go with that. Private schooling. Perfect. So, Rainbow Dash comes across a brilliant idea. A horrible idea. She has a terrific, horrible idea. Unfortunately, she doesn't dress up as Santa Claus. Oh my god, really? Hold on, sorry, I just saw something and I have to check.
Also, your Fluttershy just agreed to it.
Wait, was it really just add pillows?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, alright, so, interesting. By the way, do you know what today is, apparently? Now, it's national, so this is just in the United States. But today is considered National Bacon Day.
Ooh.
The bacon's gonna
bacon.
cold.
Even worse, tragic.
The irony. The ire freaking knee. Yeah, okay, perfect. That's a perfect picture. Thank you, DM12. So Rainbow Dash has the wonderful, insane idea of having a snow day get called. So the fact is, it's not snowing at all. Basically, they're in the middle of California. So in order to convince the teachers that they have a snow happening and have Principal Celestia call the day off, they hatch an intrinsic scheme consisting of sound effects, using mashed potatoes, basically a bunch of other things in order to make it look like a blustery winter holiday right outside of Celestia's window. Unfortunately, as all shenanigans go, it failed.
Mission failed.
Though it actually was about to succeed, and then Cranky Doodle realized what was going on and told Princess Celestia. Because apparently staging a snow day outside of one window out of a school of multiple windows may not exactly work as well as one would hope.
It'd have to be the entire city.
Well, either that or at least around the school.
All I'm saying is, let us be happy that they don't have the Pegasi magic.
But fortunately for them, in a way, they all got detention, which they were able to do their testing at that point. And it looks like they at least got some rest, though the irony being that they worked so stupidly hard to make that snow day happen that they could have just put that effort into actually taking the tests.
Yeah.
Well, we know of at least 2, maybe 3 that would pass without problem.
Well, you know what they say about hindsight, right?
It's 2020.
2020?
It's exactly, it's 2020.
Okay, so I'm trying to go through the images a little at a time, but at the same exact time, since we are going from segment to segment, I may not be able to get to everybody's pictures right off the bat here. But yes, a few of the fun pictures there. Here's all of them getting caught. Actually, I recall it now. The mashed potatoes were actually made to make a cookie snowman. And it was Pinkie Pie's fault. Though apparently a raccoon got involved.
Raccoon
Dude, it's mashed
shenanigans.
potatoes. Freaking food.
But seriously, what the hell is up with the Equestria Girl legs? Those things are freaking huge.
Dude, we've been saying that for years.
Well, yeah, but they had the boots before, and the boots were a great cutoff, and now they're not there.
Also, little food fact, mashed potatoes is a stand-in for ice cream while doing photo shoots.
Well, yeah, that's probably why they used it. But,
It doesn't melt, and you can form it and just let it sit there.
But yeah, that was the first special. Them trying to get a snow day to be accepted and failing near the end because of Cranky Doodle. Now we'll just leave it on the moment here with Rainbow. That's not Rainbow Dash. That's too pink to be Rainbow Dash. That's Pinkie Pie. But Pinkie Pie doing samurai spud splitting. Seriously, that was a fun moment there. Next one, saving Pinkie's pie.
Giggity.
I'm just gonna post this, and I'm just gonna go ahead and post this image here, just to make people wonder for a moment.
You know what? I know the caption for this. Stop hammer time.
Really? I was gonna go with more of a protection joke. Make sure to wear protection. Actually, I like the hammer time one. That's much better. It is way much better. But yes, this one, Pinkie Pie has a yearly tradition of baking a souffle. Unfortunately, she also has a yearly tradition of not getting it to Verity in time, so she finds that it's flat, it's disgusting, and, well, she may still eat it, but it's not all that good. Sunset is inspired by Pinkie Pie and decides to help her get the souffle delivered. Unfortunately, Fluttershy has realized that she's started to kill many, many animals in her attempts to help out the world by working for... Damn it! Darn it. I had it! I had it! It was so beautiful! It was set up so well! Why? Okay, what's the animal organization that's basically a bunch of asshat hypocrites?
PETA.
Thank you. Fluttershy worked for PETA for a while and then realized she wasn't helping any animals. She's having a nervous breakdown. See, that would have worked so well. It would have been perfect. But in all honesty, well, actually this was funny. Just Fluttershy basically having PTSD breakdown because a snowball fight, the biggest one of all ages, erupted right in front of Pinkie Pie's house. I have no idea how that happened. I'm pretty sure Pinkie Pie has something to do with it. I'm going to sneeze. Back on track. So, apparently it has come... Wow. Sunset is still set on her determination to get Pinkie Pie and her souffle out of the house, unhit by snow, and to Rarity before it deflates. So, first she has Flash Sentry use himself as a bodyguard. Seriously, she basically carries Pinkie Pie like a freaking battering ram, and Flash Sentry just gets hit. This is his only shining moment, ladies and gentlemen. We will never see Flash Sentry do anything good again. Granted, I guess it's an okay moment for being... He's basically he's devolved down to one of those, He's a sad person now. He's sad. But he had his 10 seconds of fame. But yes, running through forts, running through entire barricades, running through a very... actually, as funny as this is, that's not Snowball, it's Bulk Biceps. Bulk Biceps was not throwing a rock, he was actually trying to hide. But eventually, Sunset does get hit by a ton of snowballs, but she manages to get Pinkie Pie all the way out. And they manage to barely get the souffle delivered to Rarity in time, which she is finally able to take a bite. Granted, it probably helped that Rarity actually was out and about instead of them having to run to her house. And meanwhile, the Snowball War has basically killed all the Equestria Girls. This is why the series ended, everybody. They all died from frostbite. See, Trixie there doesn't have long left for this world. Anyone want to add anything to this?
Nah.
Looks like
I always knew Trixie was a frigid bitch.
Okay, I'm seeing this animated GIF and wow, this is just hilarious. But yeah, essentially the war was between the Apple family and everybody else. When you have a big enough family to start your own snow war, you know you have to. So, that is it for special number 2. Special number 3 goes more into cider territory. Which we get Wormy the Worm. Unfortunately, Wormy the Worm is a very hungry worm, and he ate the entire apple orchard. Wormy the Worm caused Applejack's family to become destitute. They lived in an orphanage now. Applejack has to eat snow in order to survive. She renames herself Jessie and starts to take on Pokemon. Damn you, Wormy. You're such a worm. No, but in all honesty, this one deals with the Apple family and the pawnbrokers of Flim and Flam. Of course, every single year they have a big party. And every single year they have the famous Applejack's apple cider. And somehow Flim and Flam managed to get a hold of the cider, and the Apple family is left with nothing. And it's basically a big con job the whole way through. So Twilight hears about this, and she's just like, you know what? I just watched every single movie of Oceans. I even watched the original Ocean's 11 and even Ocean's 8 that nobody else watched twice. I could totally plan a heist to counter their heist. And so they began, first by gathering their cohorts, including a big fat pig. And I think the rest of the... Yeah, this is scattered imagery here. So they gather the rest of their cohorts. And thus begins the immediate con-off. It literally becomes basically a planning who's ahead of who situation. Twilight tries to hide the cider. They apparently find the cider and they give him some sort of messed up diamond. Then they apparently got the right cider, which actually was switched, which actually was a peppered cider. Unfortunately, the pepper cider was also switched initially. So the cider was the real cider, but the pepper cider was the real cider, and the real cider was the pepper cider.
Look, it just works, okay?
It actually does. It actually does work, and it gets convolutedly silly with the fact that they end up digging a hole into the ground in order to get the cider out of the locked box. But literally, Sideswipe manages to outsmart them all. Though it got really weird the whole time. But it was fun.
It got weird the moment we started to have to go, okay, is that the real one, or did they switch it before they swapped it?
In all honesty, it became a question. Who won? Because it seems like they knew what they were doing, but she knew what they were doing, but they knew what she was doing, but she knew what they were doing. It honestly became a big back and forth for a little bit, which was hilarious as hell.
Hold on, to pull something from Healthy Ultimate Abridged. They know our plan, so we can plan around their plan. That they are playing around our plan, so we'll plan around their plan. They're playing around our plan.
Yes, it gets weird. It gets really, really weird. But
as I said, we basically did a Helsing plot.
Kind of. But in any case, it was fun regardless. Definitely a silly little thing. And then moving on to the great school break-in. Actually, here's a picture of Rainbow Dash from the snowball fight, dressed up as a hidden Frosty the Snowman. So, the great school break-in. This was weird. So, apparently, they left a key in a locker. This key was the only way that they can get to a bunch of toys that were meant for the poor orphans and children in the mall. So they decide that they need to break into the school and get the key out of the locker because school is officially closed for the holidays. We get incredible plans, everything from Applejack planning on lifting the entire school, which will somehow work. Literally, her whole plan was literally lift the school. There was nothing else at that point. Then Fluttershy using her animals to basically attack the janitor, sneak into the locker, opening the door, and getting the key and everything. Getting to the point where we have Sunset Shimmer and Pinkie Pie wearing Splinter Cell goggles and doing a sneak in through the school. And also, I'm giving a bunch of fetish fuel to a bunch of brony artists out there. You know who you are. And finally, Twilight Sparkle coming up with the ultimate plan of just calling Principal Celestia and asking if she can open the door and let them get their key for a charity, and then giving a bunch of cupcakes in return. Yeah, that one worked, by the way.
We kind of had a feeling.
Though granted, I did like the whole transformation sequence that Applejack did for this. Just because it seemed way over the top for her. And it definitely kind of reminded me of just the cliche anime magic girl thing going on. But yeah, it was a heist. It was silly. It was fun. They got their key. Here's a picture of a cute doggy that came out from it.
Aww.
Seriously, this thing is adorable and derped as hell.
Isn't that what we expect?
I don't know. I mean, who doesn't? Why is Sunset wearing a leather vest under a winter jacket? Because leather does not keep well in the cold.
Yeah, have you tried to wear it?
Besides,
because fuck you, that's why.
yes, she likes her spikes. Let her have her leather spikes.
And let that girl have her leather wear.
And Applejack secretly fantasizes being Sailor Moon. Honestly, that would be such a hilarious headcanon. I would love the hell out of that.
I would too.
Yeah. So they did exchange contact information. Ooh! DM12. Oh, that was brilliant. How did I not think of that? That was actually a bit of that was actually a bit of continuity. They contact information from the Star Swirl side concert stuff was nice. I like that.
I just love it when you have that moment of, oh, so that's how that happened.
No, it's not. Oh, that's how that happens. Oh, that's actually really good, and I like that. So, who's ready for the next one? Which we actually see Zephyr Breeze having a job.
No, it's not that horrible. Oh my god, what's that on the wall?
Okay, so this one we actually get to see our brother and sister of the camp. Thank you. Doing their thing there. Here's also a lovely little image confirming another ship. Or if it's not a ship, I don't know what to think at this point. Actually, we get a lot of cameos from the camp, the movie short, a bunch of things here. So I'm just gonna go through a couple of them.
Also, I did do a double check on like those goggles. They did just reuse the ones they had for Pinky.
Well, duh.
From like season 3.
Well, why would they make a whole new asset when they already had them? Any case, so Rainbow Dash realizes that she does not have a gift for Twilight, and she needs to get it immediately. No, it's not for Twilight, it's Fluttershy. I'm sorry. But yeah, Rainbow Dash needs to get a gift for Fluttershy. She gets pulled into essentially the equivalent of Spencer's Gifts by Zephyr Breeze. And here we see just this.
Yeah, we love you too, animators. We love you too.
There's no adequate way to describe all of this. There is not.
Well, let's see. It's an ugly pony with a purple and fading into lighter color mane, holding fidget spinners and wearing. Is that actually a fedora? Yeah,
it's an actual fedora. It's not a trilby.
Yeah, I just had to make sure. So yeah, it's basically fuck you, internet.
Yes, there's so much here, but yes. So while all of our friends are getting gifts and wonderful little things, including it looks like Sunset is probably getting a little bit of PTSD with Squirrel and Nuts too. But yeah, here's a bunch of the clips of it. Shirts, clothing, toys, and stuff. The giant squishy bird. I gotta admit that if I got that as a gift, that would be freaking awesome. Just a giant squishy bird.
Well, we know of one person in this chat that would want it to at least be feline in nature.
Honestly, though, this image hurts so much.
What's up, my homies?
What makes it worse is the rose and the heart, not the fidget spinner. Fidget spinner I can understand because that was a thing for kids.
Well, it was, but it was even old school by the time this thing came out, which probably is why it was more hilarious that it was there. But no, the array of toys and things that Zephyr comes out with are hilarious, including the Extendo High Five. Literally basically a giant wand with a hand so you can high five somebody from a distance.
AKA a selfie stick that's useful.
Moving on. A VR night viewer. I think this was like something of a hoverboard.
Mm-hmm. And I see the night viewer itself as an Oculus clone.
Well, of course it's an Oculus. Yeah, it's an Oculus clone. Yeah. But in any case, eventually he. Okay, I'm just gonna put this up here real fast, but. Yeah, he keeps throwing this, that, and the other. However, Rainbow Dash is smart enough to realize at least this is stuff I would love, but it's not for Fluttershy. And what the hell are you doing? You're her brother. You should know her better than this. And eventually he gives her a camera, which he also gave her the same camera last year. So honestly, that it was kind of typical Zephyr Breeze there. However, it actually does work in Fluttershy's favor, as now she could take shots from different angles with different cameras, so happy gifts all around. However, we will always be tainted now because we now have the Milady Pony, which will haunt us until our dying days, and the face of Rainbow Dash, which will amuse us till our dying days.
Mm-hmm. In all honesty, boss, having a gift that you always give someone every year isn't a bad thing. I mean, I get a new vest every year from my.
Oh God, it's Moby Huge. What's Moby Huge? And why am I scared?
I'll search it for you.
Actually, some people say more colorful Hot Topic. I honestly say it's a Spencer's gift.
Oh. That's what it is. Circuit,
Yeah,
I'm just no, I'm just gonna send it to Circuit, and he doesn't have he absolutely does not need to put this on stream. Literally, don't. No, you're not putting this on stream.
I'm guessing a lot of bad.
You know what? I just saw the Amazon tagline. I don't need to know anything. Yeah, there you go. Just read the webpage, and that's all you need to know.
Unfortunately, a picture is worth 1,000 words, but I have no words to describe that. Moving on. We're gonna move on. We are moving the hell on here. Oh God.
Until somehow they convince me to actually give the chat the link.
Save it for the after party.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna move it. Yeah, it's a joke about the censored edit. Oh my God. We're moving on. Oh, my brain malfunctioned there. Okay, so finally, the final special was "Oh Come All Ye Squashful." Now this one, it was Applejack talking about how her family does group photos for the season, in which they do a theme for that season. In which case, Verity hears about this and decides we should do a theme, a cornucopia theme for our friends. And takes it very literally. So much that she spent several days designing outfits. Okay, hold on, I gotta put this up. This is just funny. Just an ice sculpture of Fluttershy there.
Yeah.
She has skills.
And this. No, seriously, this special is so full of just hilarious, silly moments and things that it really is nothing but great stuff.
In all honesty, if they were going out, they said, you know what, let's have fun with this.
And they pretty much did, and I like it. But yeah, so Verity designs a bunch of very extravagant outfits. With all of them is different fruits and vegetables in order to stand in front of a cornucopia piece for a group shot. Of course, she doesn't realize just how extravagant or unmovable these outfits are until they realize they have to literally cross the school hallway from the prop department to the stage where they have everything set up for the photo shoot. Of course,
Pinkie Pie takes being corn very seriously and funny.
Pinkie Pie takes Pinkie Pie very seriously. But yeah, this gets crazy with Fluttershy wearing a grape outfit, Rarity having a blow-up squash dress. Actually, this is just a fun picture right there. Apparently, Fluttershy is very great to see you. Blah. Okay, that hurt. But yeah, here's an actual full picture of everything. I do like it, but it looks so horribly cheesy at the same time. But yeah, the whole thing was Rarity designing these dresses, then realizing they didn't exactly have to go all out, and then having to cross the school area while school is in session, and either try to avoid or deal with the ridicule and laughter of their classmates as they try to get to the stage and get the photo done. And all in all, it was just a silly moment, but the outfits were fun, and it was just silly altogether.
Also, this still doesn't help the legs. Thank God, the legs.
Honestly, I think the outfits help with the legs, but that's only because they're giant blistering outfits there. I mean, they
also, they're solid colors that we don't have to really question where it starts and where it ends.
Our most solid, yeah, DM12, that is pretty much most Holiday traditions at times. But, yeah. Actually, I did. I did show that GIF a moment ago, but let's see, this one. Yeah, we'll just have that there for the moment. But that was all the specials. 6 different specials all tied together in one big piece that you can enjoy all together. I really liked it because it just, instead of just doing one big thing, they just did a bunch of little small things in order to just celebrate the seasons all together, and they were fun little contained stories. So you can enjoy them one at a time or enjoy them all in a big burst. There were some horrible jokes. There was a nice a bunch of callbacks to a bunch of previous things, and it isn't the send-off I would give the Equestria Girls, but considering what could have happened or not happened, this was okay for the final send-off for them, at least as we know them for the moment. Whether they'll continue in comics or Pony Life or maybe even Generation 5, I don't know, but this isn't a bad way to go either. Would I want something better? Yeah, but I would want something like a spectacular firefight with their superpowers and some sort of crazy maniacal villain and something that threatens the entire world. That would have been awesome, but, you know, for something slice of life like this is also a good way to go, too. So, I'm not disappointed. I'm not.
Well, considering that at first we all despised it, or at very least didn't like it, it's kind of grown on us, and we said, yeah, we actually like it.
So did it grow just like Rarity's squash dress?
Hey, you're the one that said it, not me.
But that's my thoughts about the special. It's a good way to send off. It's a nice little holiday special we can enjoy, and I'm not going to complain. I'm really not. I'm actually enjoying this. I'll probably enjoy it again the next year. So, everybody who watched this, final thoughts on the special? Textalion, did you?
I think he's either away from keyboard or not. Honestly, this was fun, and I'm just like, yeah, if this is the last we see of them, I'm happy it ended this way.
And unfortunately, it looks like Deathlight vanished.
He had connection issues.
Oh, that's a shame. Okay, Tokoi? You already said? Suki.
By the way, when you were saying her Deathlight was having connection issues, all I could think of was red versus blue. You're having lag! Anyway, as far as this particular part of the special, the whole dress thing, I don't know. For me, I think this was probably the weakest one out of them. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I feel you on that one. It definitely feels like the weakest one. In fact, it has it has a good number of clippings, but they're all basically just like the same 3 images for the most part. And the story doesn't exactly grip as well as the rest of them. I mean, the outfits were fun, but that's about it. I don't recall too much of anything else about it. But anyway, yeah, I'm sorry. It's still the spotlight.
No, that's all right. That's really about it. I kind of thought this one was like the weakest of them.
How about the whole holiday special as a whole then?
It would have been nice if we had gotten something that was a little bit more like actually, like a full on special with like one idea, or at least all of these could have somehow been worked together into it somehow. At the very least, you could have probably worked together all the stuff that actually had snow together in a way to where it would have made sense as a full special. But I don't know. For basically what we got, I don't think it was terrible. I just, it was. We could have. It would have been nice for us to have gone out on like one more like actual movie. But we'll take what we get.
Yeah. I feel you there, 100%. Goldust. Do you have any thoughts? You're muted, by the way, if you're there.
I honestly didn't see it. I'm just kind of here.
Fair enough. Textelian, I see you're back. Do you have any thoughts?
Oh, what do you mean I'm back?
Well, we tried to ask your opinion, and you didn't exactly say
Oh, wait, anything. That's right. I was actually having to feed the fish.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are your thoughts on the whole holiday special as a whole?
The first part was actually funny, trying to cancel school. But the rest of it, I don't know why. I was just bored with it.
Fair enough.
I mean, I tried to get into it, but I don't know. But the end was pretty funny, though, where they wore all those poopy dresses and costumes.
So I think it's one of those specials where you can enjoy it. Like 1 or 2 of the things at least are good. Somebody will find some enjoyment out of them. It may not be a one for all kind of situation, but a piece for all is good. You can enjoy one piece of the fruit pie, I guess, or the rarity squash.
Well, that's Equestria Girls for you.
There you go. All right, and with that, we have to say our goodbyes to Equestria Girls until the comic comes out, and then we'll come back and say hi to them again in comic form. But in this case now, it's time to say goodbye to the specials and move on to the video segment, because we got quite a bit. And this time... Oh, whoa. Oh, big surprise there. Yeah. This time, we are starting off with a hell of a bang.
Oh, yeah, this actually came into my recommendations.
Yep, it finally came out. This is one that we've been waiting for eagerly for a long time.
Yeah,
but,
especially since, James, the one that sang this, kind of dropped off the face of the earth a little bit.
Well, yeah, but in either case, the entire Brony polka, which was several different Brony music songs, has been fully animated by Viva Riviere. Finally, this has been a few years in the making, in all honesty.
On the pause screen, I'm going to check the teaser, like when that was posted, and give you a rough estimation.
Well, too bad. We're playing it now. 3, 2, 1, go.
It's 3. Not counting the song making.
When you're ripe with devastation, there's a simple explanation. You're a toy maker's creation, trapped inside a crystal ball. And whichever way he tilts it, know that we must be resilient. We won't let them break our spirits as we sing our silly song. Isn't it great to be different? Isn't it wonderful to be exactly who you are?
not Weird Al. I don't know who's singing.
You'll become a shining star.
I can't remember his name, but I know who.
Keep your friends close, they will drive you to the cosmos to describe you. Carrot Top, go beyond us. You're a late star, not to fool us. Keep your friends
Well,
close,
yeah,
they
but
will
who's
drive you
singing
to
that?
the cosmos.
Animated James.
That's it, Animated James singing.
Call it a crash, I call it a flying. Here to perform on this deserted island. Jealous, cause the lead pony smiling. You
Don't worry, Tokoi, I know you said it like 4 times.
Cell service with a blank sterile surface purpose. Not worth it, looking at the surface. Clear blue sea, and these ponies are shirtless.
This case Ron Toe is saying is he's right.
I'm Trixie, welcome to the show. Got magic tricks, so here we go. We're gonna have some fun, hold on to your hats.
We don't care who you are anymore, just pack your things, go out the door. You claim that you're performing, don't make us laugh.
I have something more.
We've seen it before.
It's much more special.
We'd rather be in hell.
It might be the same, act be patient, you'll see. You can call it fake, but this is real magic. It's real magic. It's real magic. Yeah, it's real magic. MAGIC. Fate has been cruel and order unkind. How could I have sent you away? The blame was my own, the punishment yours, the harmony silent today. And into the stillness I'll bring you a song, and I will your company keep, till your tired eyes and my lullabies have carried you softly to sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Hey, Shirley, Shirley, I'm afraid to raise my hand. I have something to ask you, cause I want to understand. It's not about homework, it's about 1 + 1 is 2. Hey, Shirley, Shirley, I think I'm in love with you. Yeah, I own this beat. You can call me the king or the ruler. Filling on bass, getting hoarse with the mic. We're getting 20% cooler. We had a great day out, calling my name like Ferris Bueller. Time to wrap this up. We're getting 20% cooler. Hey! We're getting 20% cooler. We're getting 20% cooler now. Human beings fascinate me, being just the way they are. Tell me, little pony, can you push a car or drive a car? Lyre is my instrument, but humans strum their sweet guitar. It's a mystery. Anthropology. Discord, I'm howling at the moon, sleeping in the middle of a summer afternoon. Discord, whatever did we do to make you take our world away? Discord, are we your prey alone, or are we just a stepping stone for taking back the throne? Discord, we won't take it anymore, so take your tyranny away. Why can't I mention Fluttershy and her timid loving mind? How she can be herself near animals, but shies away from her own kind. Why can't I mention Pinkie Pie and the way she kind of acts a bit like me sometimes? You see, I used to hate that I liked My Little Pony. Not anymore, I'm proud to be a pony. When you're flying up there in the sky, right behind every view, it's like a dream. Out of this world into a new. When you're soaring up there in the sky, spread your wings and you will see the swirls shimmering down below, and you'll recognize the glow from the double rainbow's tail. Isn't quite as nice as the story we knew of sugar and spice, but a rainbow's easy once you get to know it with the help of the magic of the Pegasus device. Yeah! What do you know about Nightmare Night, son? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, cause there's no reason to scream. Your favorite princess is back, she's walking up on the scene. She has been stuck on the moon, but that's no reason to fret. She's not a nightmare no more, so buckle down and get set. She's gonna grace in her subject, she ain't leaving no choice. She's gonna blow you all back with her equestrian voice. So cover all of your fears and throw away all your fright. The little princess is back to bring the nightmares tonight. So put down that cello and grab the bass, cause we're swinging here tonight, this ain't no fancy music place. You just gotta let it go from everything that tells you no, even if this is not your type of show, your type of show. Hello, I'm Sweetie Belle and I want to play. Hello, I'm Rarity and I have to work all day. So can I work with you and help you a lot? So sorry I'm busy, so please keep your mouth shut. Do you still hate me? I don't. Can you play with me? I can't. Can we do something right now? I can't. We can't. No, sweetie, what have you done? I just wanted to have fun. I don't want to be your sister, just get out of my life. Get out of wife. Hey, there's office every down. Might I still look into such trust and vigor for life? I am your pony wife. That makes my poor heart break with glee. Please promise me that it's true. That would be danger. Choose me. I am your pony wife.
Oh, we are going to get this parody now.
I gave you my heart and then you turned around.
The secrets that we shared, the moments that you cared.
I gave you my heart and then you turned around.
We went striking in the park, scared jumping after dark.
I gave you my heart and then you turned around.
Depressing melodies, suppressing fantasies.
I gave you my heart and then you turned around.
Twilight, we made this song and we're a bunch of floating heads.
Since we're not related, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Just kidding, I'm not done.
'Cause I'm a picture perfect pony. Picture perfect pony, 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 pony. Picture perfect pony. Picture perfect pony, 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 pony.
Give me a smidge of confidence. Give me a speck of something that makes sense. Give me an idea of dependency. Give me a dash of loyalty. Loyalty. So together we are all lost on the moon. We all share our home on the moon. We are lost on the moon. Together we pay your crime on the moon. Together we are lost on the moon. We all share a home on the moon. Forever all lost on the moon. I comb the crowd, but I can't see your face out there, no. I'm playing now, won't wait on love. I'm paralyzed from all these whispers in my brain, yeah. I'm focused now, I won't give up. You hurt me now, but I won't cry. I am Octavia. You hurt me now, but I won't cry. I am Octavia. Sorry, Neon, I just can't concentrate. I just gotta go. Aside from anthropology, this is my favorite one. I'll cook up a solution with the knowledge I've accrued. They say a kitchen time saves 9, but I'm just saving 2. I've gathered the ingredients to make some time sorbet. There's hardly room for seconds when the seconds melt away. Seconds melt away. Watch as I work my gypsy magic. I have the nude and cinnamon. Watch as the matter turns to batter. Open the portal, jump in. Buy some apples, buy some apples. Open the portal and jump in. Open the portal, open the portal, open the portal. Open the portal, jump, open the portal, jump. Open the portal, jump in. Yeah! Come fine at night.
You can breathe now, everybody.
I like that even behind it all, you can see references to a whole bunch of artwork that was made.
Yeah.
Also, a lot of it referencing the music videos for the ones that actually had music videos.
Well, yes, there's that, but
And just a little brony
point
jokes
where,
too.
The busts of Vinyl and Octavia were put to either side of the screen. I had that as a background for a while.
I know
recognized
that. That was one of the first fics we ever read with that image on it.
Alright, here's a bunch of randomness.
Also, I love the fact that we had Luna doing the same thing from, Diva's other thing.
Do it, Twilight. Rules are meant to be broken. Yes, Twilight. Do it for science.
Don't you love it when your consciences agree?
Got it. Trust the science conscience.
It may not usually be a good thing, but you might as well do it anyway.
So someone said the fandom was dying. If this is what a dead fandom looks like, why are there so many non-dead fandoms?
We've already made the joke forever. We all know it's not dying.
Mute your mics when we're watching the video. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Wait, are we doing the practice run?
No, listen.
Wait, she's not even on.
I know. This is the perfect time to talk. I will upload the video. What? Hello?
Hey.
How's it going?
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah, it isn't.
Chris, what do you think, Chris? What do you think, Chris?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wait, are you crying?
Yes, I'm sorry. Just thank you so much.
Oh my god. Oh my god, now I feel so bad.
No, it's not sad tears, it's happy tears. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you so much, everybody.
All I say is, damn.
Heartwarming.
Very.
You skipped the Oh, right.
Yeah, we didn't we kind of went a little over on time, so I'm just skipping the small one.
Alright.
So to anybody who's curious about Ambien Prologue can definitely take a look.
Oh, I've seen this. This is awesome. All right,
Yeah, that
who
was-
else has emotional from that?
Man, that was a great opening to that indie game. I wonder what it's about.
Alright, let's do something a little more silly.
I want that stocking to catch fire.
You want anything to catch fire when it's like that.
Because that's called comedy.
And you're not wrong.
Christmas secret. Santa actually has a tranquilizer gun and shoots everybody with it. That's why they fall asleep and never see him.
Of course, you gotta close the boys, Tony.
That book has nails in it.
Because you're nailed to that book.
Oh, we're skipping the Sims thing?
No, we accidentally skipped this. Just backtracking of it.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, this goes on for 2 minutes like this, and you can put it on repeat forever. I'm not kidding.
Although the Pinky's mouth looks creepy.
That's just the lip.
Oh, it's slowly zooming out of it. Yeah, see, it just keeps going. But it's nice.
It's not Christmas. Damn it. I don't know why I just thought of that.
I just love the fact that they have Autumn Blaze here.
Well, it's just Autumn Blaze, vinyl, and counts as coloratura. It's kind of a weird combination there.
Kan torvas snö, wabafine. Dag dag. Lala snöna. Lala salilo fan.
Okay. That image of Trixie on the bottom is starting to creep me out.
Yeah, have you ever played The Sims 2?
God, when?
That image always creeps him out.
Is this based on 2? I thought this was based on 4.
No, well, I think it was based more on 2 because I recall a lot of the wants, the fears, the layout, all of that more based around 2, but 4 could have adapted the style too.
Yeah, I think they started in 2, but they did get this more streamlined view in 4.
Oh, someone's dreaming about Starlight.
Oh yeah, Starlight's coming by.
She stole stuffed up the tree.
I dream of grilled cheese too. See.
Oh no! She got her! She got stopped by the fly's wand. May God have mercy on our souls.
May the gifts of hearth warming bring joy to us all.
Aww.
And we still got quite a few videos to go.
Leave a la, leave
You know, the moment that a lot of people see this, they're gonna pay into the Patreon just to have their OCs there. And behold, a new simple horror show.
Twilight, I got a letter for you. Huh? Yeah, give me a sec. Why didn't we just take the train? Celestia's marketing advisor wanted us to look urgent for the media, so here we are, running to Canterlot like a bunch of mud ponies.
Yeah, well, we could have flown, I guess. Twilight, you're gonna rule Equestria from now on, yep.
Wait, really? Why are we only hearing about this now? What about the taxpayers? Are we gonna let the people vote? Can we at least stage an election? Shouldn't there be a transitional period of like 26 weekends or something?
Well, no, we actually just kind of decided this. Shut up! We've been planning this. It's the whole thing with the friendship and becoming a princess and stuff. Yeah, that was the plan.
Well, you know, I'm actually okay with this. Celestia was a horrible leader. We could use some, like, tax reforms, reduce the number of peacekeepers, democratize, roll back some of the propaganda, close the gulags.
Pinky has defeated the gulags. Yes. No. Still, they have not cut Pinky. What's propaganda? Is that like those posters with Celestia smiling that say, oh, hey, on them or whatever? I always thought those were pretty neat.
Okay, look. Our leaders have been at least as stupid as you four about our country. At this point, they're basically just puppets of the bureaucracy. Anyway, point being, this is probably a good thing, and it's not like the School of Friendship was pulling a profit anyway.
Twilight, there's 5 of us.
No, it's okay. I'm used to it.
I won't waste my breath.
Sorry.
What do you want? Actually, you know what would make this easier? Wait, wrong one. There we go. Is that? I thought Sombra was dead. I mean, dispelled into the ether.
I brought Angel Bunny back from the dead ones.
Yes, Pinky has seen it. It is with her gypsy magic that Pinky assisted the yellow one. No, Pinky is not a gypsy. Yes.
Right, moving on. Let's get this over with. Alright, so Sombra came back from the dead, or the ether, or whatever. I assume it was some sort of spell or something, another monster. Question is, why didn't he turn into stone, or like into a pony or whatever when we killed him? I mean, sent him back to Limbo or whatever. Yes, darling, we were all there for it. No. But you don't see the patterns. Why would he just turn to dust? I mean, we only have 2 data points, 3 if you count the T-Rex thing, and it's never just straight up killed them, though, right?
I think you're overthinking this, Twa.
No, actually, she was right. Crystal.
Actually, I like the style of animation for parody.
You don't look a god or something, right?
Without the elements, you are nothing. Crystals.
Did you hear what I just said? Regardless, I think there's some, like, friendship solution, or we could just use Discord.
Silence. Crystal.
Well, take 2 it is. Okay, Sombra, it's been fun, but time's up. Discord, can we get a little help? Nope. Okay, no need to be so blunt. Just trying to pad the runtime here. Look, Sombra, we know you destroyed the elements or whatever, but they were literally just the essences of 6 other ponies before us or something, so if we were somehow connected to them, then my guess is we don't really need them to use friendship magic or whatever. So, let's do this.
Luna and I, after much consideration. After a minute of consideration. Shut up! After much consideration, we have decided to come back and lead Equestria again.
Okay. See, this is what I mean. They're completely insane.
You know, I'm just happy that some of the old parodies still appear now and then.
Well, this is actually somebody else's take on it.
Yeah, and I don't know the nepotism series.
I think I recall some of that, but we didn't watch too
I
much
saw
of it.
the inspirations from the other 2. They're quite blatantly obvious.
Yeah. Still, it's a fun idea, and I hope they continue on with it, but they put a little more of their own personal flair in it. Aw. It's the
Like,
derpy
no,
that
you
stole
can't-
Christmas.
Yeah, it's like, no, you can't have this one. This one's yours. Really? We're getting the Candy Mountain song? That's literally what that music was in the background. It was the Candy Mountain song.
I don't doubt that. I think that's a callback. Alright, Pony Age. Apparently that's still going pretty strong, or at least strong enough that they did a Christmas update.
Hey, didn't we play this?
Yes.
I haven't done a deep dive into it.
We didn't, but they're still in the early stages, but it looks like they're still working on it, which is good. I'm happy that's still being worked on.
Honestly, we should do it for one of the multiplayer gaming days.
I might look into options.
Also, I think we don't want the music to get louder.
It got loud, yes.
Oh shit, that's terrifying. Oh, they're at 2.0 now. But that was still terrifying. And now, to pad out the rest of the time, the perfect Alicorn gift.
Ah, it's Rainbow Bliss.
Yep.
Hey, Twiggy, I'm back from whoa. Ugh. Just a little cold there. I didn't consider where my portal would open up. But look, boy, I got presents for all my friends. I finished my shopping. Yep, I got everyone the perfect gift. See? I even got one for Fiora. I got one for Thespio and Midnight Sonata. I got one for Uncle Jasper and Voice. I got presents for Chuggle and Solar. I even got one for Aeon. See? Yes, sir. I got everyone a present. Oh, what's the matter, boy? You think I forgot about you? Oh, you silly rainbow blob. I would never forget you. Glad you like it, boy. Now then, I just need to check my list of friends to make sure I got everything, and I should be good to go before I head for the Secret Rift Christmas party in a few hours. Well, what? I don't have a present for Doc? But I got Silver Quill, Golden Fox, Finn, Matt Munchkin. How could this happen? How could I miss Doc?
Oh no!
No! We're not flipping out this time. Come on, Lightning, relax. You know Dog just as well as every pony else. Surely you can think of a perfect gift for him. Oh, how about a rainbow in a jar? No, wait, already did that. Oh, how about a reservation picnic? No, wait, no, I did that for his birthday. Oh, maybe some sweets? Yeah. No. Doc isn't even that big of a sweet tooth, Blissey. You know this. Surely there's got to be something I'm overlooking. Think. Light bulb. Maybe I need to go back to the market and search. Something is bound to catch my eye to inspire the perfect gift for him. Come on, Blissey, let's do this.
Just gonna be like, lady, what do you do to my pies? Oh, in my time.
I've searched everywhere. Nothing feels right to give as a present for the pupper. He doesn't care for sweets. He doesn't like to be too distracted by video games. And buying the How to Train Your Dragon series, I feel, will just lead to more frowns than smiles. I thought I knew Doc well enough to get him something he would like. Light bulb again! Oh, sweet light bulbs, don't fail me now! If I can't think of something to get him, then I'll go ask someone who knows him a lot longer than me! Brilliant!
Later.
I realized that I'd forgotten something for Doc, and I've been up and down everywhere trying to look, and I'm really tired. So you see, Brand, I gotta find Doc a present. I've literally been teleporting and flying all up and down Ponyville and still haven't found anything. My poor wings are sore. Help me!
Oh, no. First things first. How did you get in here, Blessicorn? I thought we had spells up against teleportation.
Right, because you don't want anybody else breaking into the base again. Is that why you haven't posted a video in a while?
She has a point. I've been meaning to speak with you about relaxing the restrictions, but the wedding and honeymoon distracted me and... But I digress. Miss Blissey, you broke into our base unannounced, you didn't make an appointment, and started rambling on about presents for the bestest wolf ever, and interrupted our break time. What do you have to say for yourself?
Well, I know it's early, but if this will make up for what I did and get you to help me, I hope you like it.
They will be perfect for our future fall. Don't you think,
sweetheart? Totally. All right, look, Bliss. Doc isn't really one about gifts. He's more of a, well, he likes books. He loves history a lot. Maybe a copy of The Tale of Two Sisters?
Oh, or maybe a copy of a D&D board game. Maybe he can learn to be a dungeon master.
Maybe a box of dog treats? Or is that racist?
Firebrand! Oh, perhaps a new pocket watch with an engraving on the inside? Something meaningful.
Or maybe a brand new vest?
Oh, I know! Love and Respect by Dr. Emran Egerix. He'd love that. It was wonderful for us.
Or maybe new glasses, or...
I could always give him one of my Grandma Moss's paintings she made.
A new couch?
He likes art, right?
Spossils?
It's a cute little cabin in the woods. He should like that.
Maybe get artwork commissioned of it? Or draw it himself?
Too many suggestions!
She takes gift giving way too seriously.
And there's the title of his
Whoa! Hello, Bliss. Teleporting right onto my nose? That's some impressive precision.
Huh? Oh,
all right,
Dragon Bro! Oh, sweet Celestia, thank you. If anyone can help me, it's you.
Yeah, sure thing, Bliss. What can I do for you?
I'm trying to find the perfect present for your brother, actually. You think you could give me some tips?
Nah, Bliss. You don't have to get Doc anything. He's not that kind of wolf.
Come again?
He's kind of a picky shopper. Besides, he'll like whatever you get for him. Trust me.
But I want it to be special, T-Rex. I don't want it to be just any old gift. Everything I get from one of my friends is something I know they want, or I know they will need or use in the future. Doc has... I can't think of anything he would want or need. I'm just so frustrated. I feel like I could breathe fire.
Awesome. Now, perhaps you're just overthinking this, Bliss.
Oh. God, stupid
I don't know.
brain.
Her dragon transformation kind of
Hey,
scary.
whoa. You're gonna give yourself a headache if you think too hard. You know what? It's really nice to see he's got friends like you who are thinking about him so much. But I think the last thing he would want to see is our little alicorn sister stressing out like this.
Aww.
You know, maybe you want to go talk to...
It's too late now. I gotta go. The party's gonna start in a few minutes. Sorry to bother you, Tarek. Bye.
To him. Ooh, what's this? Oh, a recipe for her peanut butter blossoms. Oh my gosh! Thank you, Blizzy.
Second, I think the only reason we are involved in this
Quite
sort of
the
thing is
turnout,
because,
I
well,
must say.
Because we have
know,
we have no analysis
and there the
videos,
brands
no
walking
art
in.
of ourselves as
And the
analysis, or
And
any
there are
actual
sonatas.
reasonable commentary that actually makes any poignant sense
Glad
or
to
is
see
actually
everyone's here.
constructed in a well-timed argument.
we kind of had that when we
James
were
Miss
reviewing
Bliss
episodes, but
and Sub-Zero.
Not even that. Come on, let's face it.
well, we didn't do theatrics and reference humor like they do.
Oh, there
Well,
they
we
are.
do that at least.
Good eye, my lady. I'd best go say hi to them before they get too caught up in gift giving. Happy holidays, Miss Bliss.
Doc.
At the very least, I
You're
got the
here.
bar more or less established, and with
Well, of course
basically adding it
I
into
couldn't miss
rooms,
the
we have
festivities.
descriptions of it.
I'd say
so
the decorations are quite
Yeah.
we
nice
actually
this
have a
year.
location. We
Don't
just
you
need to have it
think?
drawn.
I see you've been
Right.
quite busy with buying presents for friends as well. Hello, Sub-Zero.
I know you have the floor plan, but hey.
So, how goes the party for you? Seems a lot of our friends are quite happy with the gifts you gave them.
Yeah, I guess so.
Is something wrong, Lizzie?
Oh, I forgot to give Lady her present.
What? Well, thank you for thinking of her, Blissy.
Yeah, welcome.
Lightning, what's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Why would you ask? I think Firebird is calling you, Doc.
No, I'm not. She's diverting.
That's why I love Josh Scorcher.
Upsetting you.
Still like you,
Surely
boss.
there's another pony and more stressed than me. I'm fine.
No pony is upset here but you. All of our friends are enjoying themselves, but you seem to be the only one stressing out right now.
Maybe you're seeing things.
I don't think I am.
He's playing tricks.
You're shouting, and your wings are molting. I see. Well, I'll leave you alone then, Miss Bliss.
Wait, please.
Hmm?
You're right. I am upset. I'm a terrible friend, Doc. The thing is, I have no present to give you on this holiday. I mean, with all my heart that I've searched up and down, asking your loved ones and friends, looking at stores and shops. I don't know why I was able to find a present for all of our friends and yet somehow lose track of the time and not find something for you, and it's not right. The reason why I couldn't find you a gift is simply because I feel like nothing I could give you would ever express how much I appreciate you as a friend. And an older wolf bro. When I first met you, it was for a collab idea because you seemed so easy to approach. Then I realized how much other beings looked up to you and even appreciated you that I didn't feel worried to even ask you for advice or help on things. So I kept my distance. I heard and watched the tales of your good deeds you done for others, taking some inspiration in what you do. Then one day you reached out to me and offered me a session in your office, then a place on the TF2 team, and before long we were seeing each other at conventions, getting together for vacation breaks, and all the adventures we had, Doc. Every time you helped me resolve my anxieties and stresses, encouraged me to reach higher, and always showed me encouragement in everything I did. I could feel my magic grow in inspiration. The colors of my mane are brighter, my confidence stronger than it ever was before. You're the reason why I made it this far in my work, my channel, and as a better pony. Because of you, I'm able to hold my head higher, and even when things got dark, or cold and scary, when I was at my lowest point, you never lost your resolve and willingness to pick me up and serve, to help me see the light in the darkest of places. If that wasn't enough, you inspire me to get better in my artwork and social skills, to go out and inspire others, help and serve them, just like you've done for so many. You, Doc, you made me better in my confidence, a better YouTuber, a better person. I'm sorry for being so dismissive before, Doc. I wanted to find you a present to show how much you mean to me, to help represent all of what I stated here tonight. You are the greatest wolf I ever had the privilege to know. Your kindness and sacrifice to others, to help and serve, to have a smile on your face and a kind heart. Of all my friends, you deserve a present just as much as any of us, but I couldn't find you anything. I failed to do so. I couldn't show you the smallest bit of gratitude by finding you a present for Christmas, and I'm so sorry, Wolf Bro. I don't care if I get any gifts or sweets at all this Christmas. I just wanted to make you happy, just as much as you've done for me.
Thank you so very much for your kind words, Blissey. You have no idea how great a difference it makes. It may sound surprising, especially considering how so many other ponies love to receive physical gifts during the holiday season, but knowing that I've had such a positive impact in the life of another really does more for me than anything you could wrap in a bow. Genuine words of affirmation from a good friend is all I need to lift my spirits. So, whilst I am sorry to have caused you any stress trying to figure out a gift you could buy for me, I'll remember your kindness here for a long time yet.
See? I told you.
Shut it, dragon!
Well, I'm gonna need a heavy drink after that. But at the moment, though, it's time. All of our videos have been played. All of the fun has been had. Now it's time to get our final shoutouts in before we go and wish the end of 2019. So, let's get our final shoutouts in for 2019. Everybody, here's your soapbox. Start it, and Toa, please let everybody get their words out. Because if you don't, I swear I will kick you from here. We'll start off with Crazy Matt Captain.
Yes. Fires, explosions, everything wrong, venison jerky. I don't know, I've got a headache from that. Molds, dust, everything. Yeah.
Okay. And on to Textalion.
Try to survive the rest of 2019, and let's make a better 2020.
And Toakoi.
See you all next year. We might have something going on Friday. We might not. Who knows at this point?
Well, I'm trying
also,
anyway.
shout out to Ochber, new friend, and Bad DK, Commander Ruth, Draconic Quiz, Media 12, Electronic Longboard, Mega Axe, Hi, Polyman 64, me, V and K, Michael Prophet, thank you, not thank you, Zealous. Sorry. See you all in the after party.
Alright, and Suki of the Taku Ascended.
Yeah, I haven't said this in a while. Shout out to everybody who deserves it. Also, fuck you all, go to sleep. And yeah, definitely keep an eye out for me on see if I do anything with that Twitch thing going into the new year. I'm definitely not gonna. I definitely made this sure to decide to do it for the new year because if I actually start making money off this shit, fuck if I'm gonna try and figure out the tax situation this year.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
All right,
I'll leave that. I'll leave that to 2021.
you leave that to future Suki.
That's Suki's problem.
All right, and Coldust, are you here? Coldust, if you're here, you're muted.
I am vaguely here.
Well, what's your final shout out?
I don't know. I'm doing an art stream right now in the background. If anyone's bored, like really bored, and wants to see what I'm doing, feel free to pop in. Or don't. Recommended don't.
All right, and that's
all I got.
Okay, well, in that case, I'd like to thank you all for joining us for another episode of the Brony Show, and for a whole year, 2019. There's still more to come in 2020. There's a lot of plans out there, a lot of irons in the fire. Just have to fish them out and actually start working on them. But you can be assured that Brony Show isn't going anywhere. We may change what we do, we may change what we have, but we're not going anywhere, that's for sure. Either case, another year to come. Another year of so many things that can happen. But in any case, I do thank you all for joining us. Also, be sure to tune in on Wednesday. I believe Winchester Wednesday may have something streaming. I don't know if they'll be doing a proper Wednesday since it'll be New Year's Day. But either case, something should happen, so keep an eye on that. Hopefully it won't be accidentally bogarted by me trying to do Zelda Randomizer and ending up taking 5 hours because it went horribly wrong.
Yeah, we'll try to at least be doing something because some of us don't actually have things happening during the night of New Year's Day. So we'll probably have something out.
Alright. Along with that, I'd like to also remind you to keep an eye out on Fridays. We do try to do little things on Fridays, whether it's RPG sessions or maybe other things, but we do our best, and try to stream. Saturday, Creature has Gaming Meltdown, which is always a ton of fun, so be sure to check that out. Sunday has Circuits Gaming Room. We have finished our casino heist, and for the new year, we're going to be... I think I'm actually going to go back to a favorite to finish up a few extra contents that came out. A Hat in Time, which has a new story and also two new places, actually, that we had yet to touch. So anybody with a Steam copy can join in, because we will open a multiplayer for it.
Also, beware of the Snatches challenge. They can get tricky.
Fair enough. And also, next week, we will probably be, probably nothing. I'm most likely going to be talking about Nimbus Blaster. Or is it Nimbus Blaster? Nimbus Air? The Griffin game.
Game with, the
The
one that has vaguely all happy, like, Griffin!
Yeah, the Nimbus game that came out on itch.io. I have it downloaded, and we will give it a Let's Play run through. Let you guys take a look at it for the new year. And be sure to tune in an hour early for the Coffee House After Party, or the Jackbox After Party, or the Random Art Show After Party. Whatever the after party is, Coldust and his crew of amazing, silly, fun people, and me, will be there, sometimes me, will be there to do fun, entertaining things for your viewing pleasure.
It's okay, that's the pre-show, not the after party.
It is the pre-show. I'm drinking a lot of liquor. Leave me alone. Is that you, Mommy? However, the after party is coming right up over at our Vaughn stream, so be sure to check that out as well. It will only be on Vaughn, so if you're on Twitch or YouTube, you won't be able to see it. We have posted links to our Vaughn stream, so you can follow us over there. And finally, let's our IOC chatters. Thank you to Crazy Matt Captain for keeping an eye on the chat. And thank you to Cloud Conquest, Cool Dude, Sarcasm, DM12, Fantastic Fred, Glassfire, Sonic5421, Techman, Textellion, Toakoi, and yay, Archivers. Also, I want to give a big shout out to anybody who is here watching us live. I know it's a big holiday week, and a lot of you have different options to just enjoy yourselves for the holiday. And so it is nice that you're here to be with us and enjoy some time with the show. Along with that, I do want to thank all our archive watchers on YouTube as well. When we can get our episodes up and YouTube doesn't block them. Of course, we will still continue to post on YouTube. Hopefully the whole COPPA thing will do exactly what I think it will and not do anything at all really to us. Either case, we are going to move on as we always have and we always will, because that's just the kind of person I am and always will be, I guess. But enough of that. I think watching that game, that little special, got me a little too sentimental. So I'm gonna show for our closing video, Brody's 2019, because of course the one thing to do when you get sentimental is watch something that will probably send you into overdrive while you're drinking liquor, because that makes perfect sense, right? We'll see you in the after party, everybody. Good night.
Oh, they opened up with Kafluffle.
beginning of the show.
Truly, for what it was, I don't think the Friendship is Magic ending could have been more fitting.
I'm still waiting for the day you take me far away. 'Cause this heavy burden's been more than I could take. How to find my way. Mid-flight while light happened so fast. They said you were never coming to the angels. Each day I gave my plea. Can they still hear me? Can I prove that we could be
but the fandom will count. The Generation 1 fandom can, and G4 definitely can. And who knows?
Gen 5 may be good enough to bring some long-time fans back, or even gain a new audience.
There's lots of comics left to dub, lots of voicemails left to record, lots of songs left to cover. I'm not going anywhere.
If so many talented people can continue to make pony animations and art and other creative works every day for 9 years, I don't think that's going to stop anytime soon.
I want you all to know that the music scene, like the rest of the fandom, is still thriving. And believe me when I say you don't want to miss any of it.
Fuck yeah.
What comes next is going to be perfect.
Fuck yeah.
Toto, shut up. Alright, the coffee house after party in just a moment, but it'll be a sec.